The path from coding novice to employed developer is shorter than ever. This guide will walk you through proven strategies to master programming fundamentals, build an impressive portfolio, and land your first tech job, all in the most efficient way possible. The tech industry continues to experience unprecedented growth, creating abundant opportunities for those with coding skills. Even as other industries face uncertainty, software development remains a stable, high-growth career path. Beyond traditional tech companies, organizations in nearly every sector now need software developers to remain competitive in the digital economy. High salaries. The average salary for software developers in the U.S. is projected to be over $120,000 plus by 2025. Abundant opportunities. There are currently over 500K plus unfilled tech positions in the U.S., waiting for skilled professionals. Industry-wide impact. An estimated 70% of high-growth industries now require coding skills to stay competitive in the digital age. Before diving into coding languages and tools, define your specific goals. This clarity will guide your learning journey and help you stay focused on what matters. Define your area. Web development, websites and web applications. Mobile apps, iOS, Android. Data science and analytics. Game development. Automation and scripting. Target job roles. Front-end developer, user interfaces. Back-end developer, server logic. Data analyst or scientist. QA engineer, testing. DevOps engineer, deployment. Set SMART goals. Make your goals specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. For example, land a junior developer position within 6 months by mastering JavaScript and building 3 portfolio projects. Choosing the right first programming language is crucial. Focus on one language until you've mastered the fundamentals before expanding your toolkit. Python. Most beginner-friendly syntax. Versatile, web, data, AI, automation. Huge community and learning resources. High demand in data science and AI. JavaScript. Most widely used language worldwide. Essential for web development. Can build both front-end and back-end. Abundant job opportunities. Pro tip: choose based on your goal, not popularity. For web development, start with JavaScript. For data analysis or automation, Python is ideal. Programming fundamentals are universal across languages. Mastering these core concepts will make learning additional languages much easier later in your career. Resist the urge to skip ahead to advanced topics. A solid foundation in these basics will prevent frustration and accelerate your overall progress. Variables. Storing and manipulating data in memory. Data types. Strings, numbers, arrays, objects/dictionaries. Control structures. Conditionals, if/else, and loops, for/while. Functions. Reusable blocks of code that perform specific tasks. Learning sequence, learn concepts, practice with examples, then solve problems without looking at solutions. Code editors and IDEs. Integrated development environments make coding easier with features like syntax highlighting, code completion, and debugging tools. VS Code, free, lightweight, extensible. PyCharm community, perfect for Python. Replit, code in browser, no installation. Version control. Track changes to your code and collaborate with others. Git, industry standard version control. GitHub, host and share your code. Learn basic commands, commit, push, pull. Online editors. Quick environments for testing code snippets without setup. CodePen, test HTML, CSS, JavaScript. JS Fiddle, web development playground. Google Colab, Python notebooks for data. The internet offers numerous free and low-cost resources to learn programming. Combining different platforms creates a comprehensive education. Interactive coding platforms. Code Academy, learn by doing with interactive lessons. FreeCodeCamp, complete curriculum with certifications. W3 Schools, reference guides and simple tutorials. Solo Learn, mobile-friendly coding lessons. MOOCs, massive open online courses. Coursera, university quality courses, free audit option. edX, academic courses from top institutions. Udemy, affordable, practical courses, watch for sales. MIT OpenCourseWare, university-level CS lectures. Video learning. YouTube, Fireship, programming with Mosh, Traversy Media. Harvard CS50, comprehensive intro to computer science. The Coding Train, visual, engaging tutorials. FreeCodeCamp YouTube, in-depth project walkthroughs. Learning to code in isolation is difficult. Joining communities accelerates your progress by providing support, feedback, and opportunities to collaborate. Online communities are particularly valuable for beginners, as you can ask questions and get help when stuck on problems. Online communities. GitHub, contribute to open source. Stack Overflow, get questions answered. Reddit, r/learn programming, r/webdev. Chat and discussion. Discord coding servers. Slack communities. Twitter hashtag 100 days of code. In-person networking. Meetup.com tech groups. Hackathons and coding events. Local tech conferences. Reading code is not equal to writing code. Just as reading about swimming doesn't teach you to swim, reading about code won't make you a programmer. You must actively write code to build the neural pathways needed for coding skills. Build real applications. Start with simple but complete projects that solve real problems. Calculator app, logic and UI. To-do list, data storage and CRUD operations. Personal blog, content management. Weather app, API integration. Document everything. Learn to write clear comments and documentation as you build. This not only helps others understand your code but reinforces your own understanding and demonstrates professionalism to potential employers. Daily habit. Even 30 to 60 minutes of daily practice builds momentum and prevents forgetting what you've learned. 100 Days Challenge. Commit to coding for 100 consecutive days and share your progress publicly. Coding Journal. Document your learning process, challenges, and solutions for reflection. Consistency over intensity. 1 hour of coding every day for a year will make you a better programmer than cramming 24 hours in a weekend once a month. Success tip: set a specific time each day for coding and treat it as a non-negotiable appointment with yourself. Coding challenges sharpen your problem-solving skills and prepare you for technical interviews. They bridge the gap between learning syntax and applying it to solve real problems. Start with beginner platforms. Code Wars, gamified challenges with ranks. Eat a Bit, bite-sized beginner challenges. Coding Bat, simple practice problems. Progress to interview prep. LeetCode, industry standard interview problems. HackerRank, company-sponsored challenges. Project Euler, math-focused problems. Master advanced topics. Data structures, arrays, linked lists, trees. Algorithms, sorting, searching, dynamic programming. Competitive programming contests. Pro tip: when stuck, don't immediately look at the solution. Struggle with the problem, then study the solution carefully to understand the approach. Building real-world projects is the fastest way to develop practical skills that employers value. Focus on projects that demonstrate the specific skills required for your target job roles. Start by following tutorials for your first project, then build similar projects with your own modifications to demonstrate creativity and independent problem-solving ability. Clone existing applications. Twitter clone, user authentication, database. Calculator, logic and UI interaction. E-commerce site, product catalog, cart. Weather app, API integration, data display. Follow, then customize. Complete a step-by-step tutorial. Add your own features and improvements. Redesign the UI to make it unique. Implement additional functionality. Focus on code quality. Write clean, readable code. Implement proper error handling. Add comprehensive comments. Follow industry best practices. Version control is essential for professional development. It tracks changes, enables collaboration, and serves as a safety net for your code. Why Git and GitHub matter? Industry standard used by all tech companies. Creates a public portfolio of your work. Shows employers your coding history. Enables collaboration with other developers. Learn basic Git commands. Git init, start a new repository. Git add, stage changes. Git commit, save changes with a message. Git push, upload to GitHub. Create GitHub repository. Set up public repositories for projects. Add a detailed readme.md file. Include screenshots of your project. Establish good habits. Commit frequently with clear messages. Use branches for new features. Write detailed documentation. Start a coding blog. Document your learning journey, explain concepts you've mastered, and share solutions to problems you've solved. This reinforces your understanding and creates valuable content for others. Platforms like Medium, dev.to, and Hashnode make it easy to start technical blogging without any setup. Contribute to open source. Start with small contributions like documentation improvements or bug fixes. Open source participation demonstrates collaboration skills and builds your professional network. Look for repositories tagged with Good First Issue to find beginner-friendly tasks. Explain to others. Teaching concepts to others forces you to understand them deeply. Answer questions on Stack Overflow, create tutorial videos, or mentor other beginners. According to the Feynman technique, you don't truly understand something until you can explain it simply. Feedback is essential for growth. In professional environments, code reviews are standard practice to maintain quality and help developers improve. Feedback is the breakfast of champions. The more you seek constructive criticism, the faster you'll grow as a developer. Write code. Build a project or feature based on your current understanding. Share for review. Post on GitHub, Reddit, Discord, or coding forums. Collect feedback. Ask specific questions about architecture, patterns, and style. Implement changes. Refactor and improve based on suggestions. Language overload. Trying to learn multiple programming languages simultaneously can lead to confusion and shallow knowledge. Instead, focus on mastering one language, like Python or JavaScript, for at least 3 to 6 months before adding another. Skipping documentation. Neglecting to comment your code and document projects makes your work less professional and harder to maintain or share. Document as you go with clear README files, inline comments, and meaningful variable names to ensure clarity and professionalism. Ignoring error messages. Many beginners panic at error messages instead of seeing them as valuable guidance for troubleshooting. Learn to read error messages carefully, understand what they mean, and use search engines effectively to find solutions and resolve issues. Warning: tutorial hell is when you endlessly watch tutorials without building your own projects. Limit tutorials and start creating your own code as soon as possible. Your resume is often the first impression recruiters have of you. For coding positions, traditional resumes need modification to highlight technical skills and projects over academic credentials. Tip: keep your resume to one page. Recruiters typically spend only 7 seconds scanning each resume initially. Technical resume essentials. Clear, concise one-page format. Skills section with languages, frameworks, tools. GitHub and portfolio links prominently displayed. ATS-friendly format with standard headings. Highlight projects, not just education. Detailed project descriptions with technologies used. Quantify impact, built app used by 2,000 plus users. Include links to live demos and code repositories. Emphasize problem-solving and technical challenges. Tailor for each application. Match keywords from job descriptions. Emphasize relevant projects and skills. Customize summary for specific roles. Address requirements directly in bullet points. Your portfolio is the most powerful tool for demonstrating your coding abilities. It's often more important than a resume or educational background for entry-level positions. Select your best 2 to 3 projects. Quality trumps quantity. Choose projects that demonstrate different technical skills, solve real problems, or fulfill actual needs. Show clean code and good organization. Include at least one full-stack application if possible. Host live demos. Make your work accessible and interactive. Deploy front-end projects on Netlify, Vercel, or GitHub pages. Host back-end applications on Heroku, Railway, or Render. Ensure demos work flawlessly on all devices. Include test credentials if login is required. Write compelling documentation. Create detailed README files that include clear project description and purpose, technologies and tools used, installation and setup instructions, screenshots or GIFs showing functionality, future improvements or known limitations. Your online presence is a critical component of your job search strategy. In tech, employers often research candidates online before interviews. Maintaining a consistent, professional image across platforms helps establish credibility and makes you more discoverable to recruiters. Optimize LinkedIn profile. Professional headline, Junior Developer, Python, React. Detailed about section highlighting your journey. Skills section with relevant technologies. Featured section with portfolio links. Professional photo, no selfies or cropped pictures. Share your progress. Post weekly updates about your learning. Share completed projects with screenshots. Write about challenges and how you overcame them. Engage with industry content by commenting. Build your network. Connect with developers in your target companies. Follow and engage with tech recruiters. Join industry groups and participate in discussions. Request informational interviews. Technical interview preparation. Master the practical coding challenges. Practice on LeetCode, HackerRank, and InterviewBit. Focus on data structures and algorithms. Review system design basics for mid-level roles. Practice explaining your thought process aloud. Study time and space complexity analysis. Mock interview practice. Simulate real interview conditions. Use Prompt for free peer interviews. Practice with friends or mentors. Record yourself to improve communication. Join local meetups for mock interview sessions. Time yourself to build speed and confidence. Behavioral question strategy. Use the STAR method to structure answers. Situation, set the context. Task, describe your responsibility. Action, explain what you did. Result, share the outcome. Prepare stories about teamwork, challenges, and learning. Freelance opportunities. Build a portfolio while earning income. Create profiles on Upwork, Fiverr, and Freelancer. Start with small projects to build ratings. Offer services to local businesses needing websites. Network in entrepreneur groups seeking tech help. Contribute to nonprofits for portfolio pieces. Internships and apprenticeships. Gain structured experience in professional environments. Apply for paid internships at tech companies. Consider unpaid internships for short-term experience. Look for remote internship opportunities. Research apprenticeship programs at larger companies. Check university job boards even if you're not a student. Building professional references. Every client or supervisor is a potential reference for future job applications. Request testimonials and recommendations after successfully completing projects. LinkedIn recommendations. Ask satisfied clients to leave public recommendations on your LinkedIn profile. These serve as permanent, visible endorsements of your skills. Volume strategy. Job hunting is partially a numbers game. Apply to 20+ positions weekly. Use job boards, Indeed, LinkedIn, Glassdoor. Research tech-specific boards, AngelList, Stack Overflow jobs, well found. Set up email alerts for new listings. Track applications in a spreadsheet. Customization strategy. Stand out with personalized applications. Research each company thoroughly. Tailor resume keywords to job description. Write customized cover letters. Highlight relevant projects for each role. Address specific company needs or challenges. Mindset strategy. Maintain momentum and confidence. Apply for jobs you're not 100% qualified for. Don't wait until you feel ready. View rejections as learning opportunities. Request feedback after interviews. Continue learning while job hunting. Success tip: many developers get their first job through a personal connection. Tell everyone in your network that you're looking for coding opportunities. The journey to becoming a professional developer has inevitable challenges and setbacks. Building resilience and maintaining motivation are critical skills that will serve you throughout your career. The difference between a successful person and others is not a lack of strength, not a lack of knowledge, but rather a lack of will. Vince Lombardi. Celebrate small wins. Acknowledge every achievement, fixing bugs, completing features, or understanding complex concepts. Join challenges. Participate in hackathons, coding competitions, and community challenges to stay engaged. Track progress. Maintain a learning journal to visualize how far you've come when motivation wanes. Continuous learning. Set aside time to explore new technologies and deepen knowledge of fundamentals. Find a community. Connect with others on similar journeys for mutual support and accountability. These essential resources will support your learning journey from beginner to professional developer. FreeCodeCamp offers a complete, structured curriculum for web development and data science, featuring interactive challenges, projects, and certifications. Also provides a valuable YouTube channel and podcast. Geeks for Geeks. A comprehensive resource for computer science concepts, data structures, algorithms, and programming language tutorials, especially useful for technical interview preparation with categorized problem sets. Stack Overflow. A community-driven Q&A platform where developers help each other solve specific coding problems. Effectively use its search function to find solutions to common issues. Harvard CS50. A world-renowned introduction to computer science, covering fundamental concepts essential for any language or specialization. Available free online via edX, with lectures, problem sets, and projects. Set clear goals. Define precisely what you aim to achieve with coding. Whether it's building websites, creating mobile apps, or analyzing data, your clear goal will illuminate your learning path and fuel your motivation. Pick one language. Choose a foundational language like Python or JavaScript based on your interests and dive into building real projects immediately. Consistency is key. Code something every day, no matter how small. Build and share. Create impactful projects that solve real problems, showcase your work online, and actively engage with the vibrant coding community. Your portfolio and network are your most powerful assets for landing your first job. The best time to learn coding was 10 years ago. The second best time is now. Coding jobs are more accessible than ever before. With determination, consistent practice, and strategic networking, you can transform from complete beginner to employed developer faster than you might think.